Hi everyone, this is Anurag. Today in this session, we are going to see about undo management. So let us see what is meant by undo management. Okay, for example, there is a employee table. In that a particular person is there, a particular employee is there. His salary is 5,000. We want to update this salary from 5,000 to 6,000. Okay. Now this 5,000 is called as before image and this 6,000 is called as current image. Okay. All this before images, this is a undo table space. By default, all these before images will be stored in this undo table space. Okay. Why before images are stored in undo table space? Let us see. Okay. This before images are called as undo data. So in this undo management concept, we will see three topics. They are undo table space, undo management, undo retention. So why before images will be stored in undo table space? What is the use of that? Why to have a undo table space? All these things we are going to see in this session today. Okay. So first one, undo table space. Let us see what is meant by undo table space. Undo table space. In our database, a table space we will create called as undo table space. Okay, this undo table space consists of undo data file. We can add any number of data files to this undo table space. So the purpose of this undo table space is to store before images. Okay, the purpose is to store before images. If you want to perform any rollback operations or flashback operations, this before images are required. If you don't have this before images, you cannot perform rollback operations and flashback operations. Okay, you can create any number of undo table spaces in your database, but by default only one undo table space will be online. Remaining all undo table spaces will be offline. Okay, suppose any transaction is generated, these transactions will generate before image. Normally we will call it as undo data. These undo data can be stored in undo segments. These undo segments are present in undo table space. Okay, where undo data file is a physical thing, undo table space is a logical entity. Okay, undo data can be stored in undo table spaces. Sorry, undo segments of undo table spaces. Undo table space. See, in one undo table space, there will be 10 undo segments, and by default, one undo segment will be there from system table space. If our database is not consisting of undo table space, then the before images can be stored in undo segment of system table space, but it is not recommendable. Okay, we should have a undo table space. Okay, total there will be 11 undo segments active at a time. Okay, so whenever a transaction is generated, for example T1, T2 are the two transactions we are performing. When these transactions are performed, some before images will be released. These transactions, this should be stored in undo table space. So when a transaction is started, the transaction will be binds to one undo segment. If you want, you can bind more than one transaction to a undo segment, or you can bind one transaction to one undo segment. Okay, like this. We can assign to different undo segments different transactions. Okay, the main thing is the before image generated by the transaction will be stored in that undo segment. These undo segments again in turn consists of undo extents. Okay, to get the data we require to get back the before data, we need this before images. Okay, so this is about undo table space. Okay, only one undo table space will be online at a time. Then we will see something called as undo management. Undo management. What is meant by undo management? Let us see. Undo management. When a database is created, okay, when a undo table space is created, what happens is by default undo management will be in automatic mode. There are two modes, automatic and manual. Okay, automatic means the entire undo data management is done by the Oracle itself, whereas when we enable manual undo management as a DBA, we should direct the undo data. So it will be good if we keep in automatic mode itself, so to avoid so many complexities. So when we enable automatic undo management, something called undo advisor is used, which gives advices and it automates undo environment. Okay, so the main purpose, what we do in this undo management, why we use this undo management is for rollback purpose, for read consistency, and also for flashback purpose. So let us see what is meant by rollback, read consistency and flashback. Okay, first, for example, we take our example, 5,000 salary is there, we are updating that salary to 6,000. Now this is called as before image, this is called as current image, as we have already discussed. Okay, so what happens is, I have not given commit. If I give rollback, what will happen? Rollback will take to last committed transaction, that is last committed transaction is 5,000, this is commit. Last committed transaction is 5,000. So rollback will take to last committed transaction. If this before image is not stored in the undo table space, is there any way to get back this data? No. Whenever a transaction is generated, this before image will be stored in undo table space. When we give the command rollback, what will happen? From this undo table space we will get back this before image. This is called as rollback. Suppose think that 5,000 salary is changed to 6,000 and we have given commit. If I give rollback, will it work? No. This before image, this is current image. These before images will be stored in undo table space. Okay. If I give rollback also, it doesn't work. Why? Because already we have given commit. Now how to get back this 5,000 data from this undo table space? That is by using flashback. There are so many methods in flashback which we will see in this class itself. Okay, so to support rollback and flashback, undo data is required, and not only that, for providing read consistency. Okay, if you see, we can select, there are select statements and update statements. Multiple users will be issuing select statement, multiple users will be issuing update statement. Updates work much faster than select. Okay, as a result, if a select and update is started simultaneously, update will complete faster when compared to select. As a result, there may be a chance of getting inconsistent data. So to avoid inconsistency and to provide read consistency, this undo data in the undo table space will be used. Okay, that's why undo table space, undo data provides, by using undo data we can have read consistency. And also one select updates cannot interrupt select statements. Updates can interrupt update statements, but selects will not interrupt or update statements, and updates will not interrupt select statements. This comes under read consistency. If you want to perform rollback or flashback, the thing you need is SCN number. This SCN number is the backbone. It is just like clock for the Oracle. What it will do, it will continuously this system change number will be changing. Continuously this SCN number will be changing. So if you want to perform any flashback operations, this SCN number acts as a backbone to retrieve the flashback data. Okay, so we will see about undo retention. Let us see what is meant by undo retention. Okay, undo retention. Okay, this is our 1 minute. Undo retention. So this is our undo table space. So what happens here is, if some salary 5,000 is changed to 6,000, we know this is a before image, this is a current image. Okay, these before images will be stored in undo table space. Okay, whenever we give commit, then only retention period starts. What is mean by retention period is, it is minimum time retention period. What is retention period? It is a minimum time that will Oracle retains the before image. Okay, what happens is, a before image is stored here. Okay, one more before image is created like this. Whenever a before image is entered into the undo table space after giving commit, okay, when we give commit, the retention period starts for this before image. This is a before image. Okay, the time until which this before image will be stored in the undo table space, this is minimum time. Okay, for example, if we specify this as 900 seconds, what happens? A before image entered into the undo table space will be there for 900 seconds minimum before a new before image replaces it, overwrites it. For example, like this, one more before image generated like this, so many before images generated. Now think that undo table space is filled with before images. Now again a new before image is generated. This before image can be stored if and only if it is having some space. So to give space, to provide space for this new before image, the oldest before image, the oldest undo data will be, oldest before image will be removed. Okay, so how Oracle will do it? Look for the retention period. If a before image for which retention period 900 seconds is not completed, it is said to be unexpired. Okay, what is the retention period? It is the minimum time until which a Oracle database retains this before image in the undo table space before overriding it. That means before overwriting the oldest before image, this one, with new one. Okay, the minimum time is 900 seconds. Suppose think that no before images was generated, 900 seconds completed. Will the before image will be removed from the undo table space? No. Undo table space will store that before image even though retention period is completed, if provided undo table space has space, free space. Okay, if undo table space is not having space, then what it will do, it will remove the expired before images. Expired before images means which are out of retention period. For the before images for which 900 seconds are completed, okay, those are called as expired. So Oracle will remove the expired before images. In the place of those in expired before images, it will store new before images. Okay, so depending upon retention period, we can tell before image as a expired or unexpired. Now think that all before images are unexpired. Every before image has not completed their retention period, minimum time. So what will happen? Think that before undo table space is filled with data. Now what will happen? New before images are generated. To to provide space for this new before images, oldest before images should be removed. So oldest before image, though they are in unexpired status, they will be removed. Okay, this is retention. Again, undo retention are of two types in undo retention. Undo retention, no guarantee, and undo retention guarantee. What is meant by this undo retention no guarantee and undo retention guarantee? See, a before image, this is undo table space. In that a before image is stored. Okay, a before image is stored. Undo retention no guarantee means, suppose this before image is stored in the undo table space. Now undo table space is filled with data. Now filled with new before images. After this, some new before image was generated. This is new before image. To provide space for this new before image in the undo table space, Oracle will remove this oldest before image, though it is in unexpired status. That means its retention period is not crossed 900 seconds. Also, it will be removed to provide space for new before images. Okay, this is called as undo retention no guarantee. That means there is no guarantee that before image will be stored in the undo table space until the completion of retention period. As a result, suppose this before image, think that this before image is removed from the undo table space. If you are doing flashback operations to get back this before image, data in this before image, you cannot get. At that time you will get a error called 01555. What is that? Snapshot too old. Snapshot too old. That means when you are performing a flashback, if you are looking for a before image which is not in the undo table space, then this error will be displayed. Error number 01555, snapshot too old. This is in undo retention no guarantee. Now, of course, if before image is not there, then it will show snapshot too old. Then there is something called as undo retention guarantee. Then what is meant by undo retention guarantee? Let us see. That means this is our undo table space. In undo table space, some before image is stored. Okay, if we give undo retention guarantee, that means until completion of 900 seconds. Suppose if undo table space retention period is 900 seconds, until completion of this retention period, once the before image entered into undo table space, it won't be removed. That undo before image which is in undo table space, it will be removed only after the completion of its retention period only. Okay, if retention period is not completed, that before image cannot be removed. This is called as undo retention guarantee. So think that our undo table space is filled with before images and oldest before image is still in retention period. What will happen if new before image is coming? Okay, is generated, then Oracle cannot remove this before image. Why? Because for its retention is guaranteed. As a result, it will throw error that undo table space size is filled. As a DBA, you should add one more data file or switch the undo table space or disable the retention guarantee. Okay, this retention guarantee time is by default it is 900 seconds. You can reduce this or you can increase this. Okay, this is about undo retention guarantee. Default undo retention will be in no guarantee state. Now, let us see the demo session of undo table space management. Okay, let us open a terminal. Okay, so first connect to Oracle user. Here I have created a database called as test. Let us connect to the database. Export Oracle _SID equals to test. Then connect to the database. SQL Plus is a tool to connect to the database, and you are connecting as sys user to that database. Then give the command startup. give the command startup. Okay, so the database will be started. Now select table space name from DBA underscore table spaces. What it will show, these many table spaces are there. In that undo TBS 1 is there. Only one undo table space, default undo table space which we have created while creating the database is present. Now select name from $data file. Why I am using this? To see the CRD file location or a disk1 or a data test. Now let us create a undo table space. Create undo table space undo tbs2 data file disk1 raw data test undo tbs2.dbf size 100 MB. So we have created a undo table space called as undo tbs2. Now select, describe dba underscore table spaces. So what it is showing, if you see here, table space name, block size, etc. it is showing. So here table space retention. So select table space name comma retention from DBA underscore table spaces. What it shows, it is not applied for remaining table spaces, but for undo TBS1 and undo TBS2 retention is not guaranteed. Okay, so apart from this we will see one more, DBA underscore describe DBA underscore rollback underscore segments. Okay, in that select table space name comma segment name comma status from DBA underscore rollback underscore segments. What it shows, it shows that there are two undo table spaces, undo TBS1 and undo TBS2. Okay, for each undo table space there exist 10 segments. Okay, these 10 segments are online, and of course system undo segment will be online at any time. And for another undo TBS2, all the its status is offline. Understood the concept? So if though there are two table spaces, only one can be online at a time, remaining will be offline. So I want to set this, I want to change the undo table space. So how to see which one is in online, which one is offline? Like this, show parameter undo underscore table space, show parameter undo underscore table space. What it shows, that undo TBS1 is online. Okay, next, now alter system set undo table space equals to undo TBS2. Previously it was undo table space 1. Now show parameter undo underscore table space. What it shows, now current undo table space is undo TBS2. This we can switch from one undo table space to another undo table space. Now let us see about undo retention period. Show parameter undo underscore retention. What it shows, it is showing that retention period is 900 seconds. Now I want to change the undo retention period. How to set? How to change? Alter system set undo underscore retention equals to 1500. By default it is seconds. Now show parameter, spelling mistake, show parameter undo underscore retention is, it is changed to 1500 seconds. Now again if you want, you can set to 900 or anything you can set. So for just an example I have again changed it. Now see, show parameter undo retention. Now like this you can increase or decrease the undo retention period. Okay, So next concept, let us see how to keep retention guarantee and retention not guarantee. Describe DBA underscore table space. So what it shows, 1 minute, describe DBA underscore table spaces. So select table space name comma retention from DBA underscore table space. What it is showing, for undo TBS1 and undo TBS2 retention is not guaranteed. So what I want to do means I want to enable retention guarantee. So how can I enable? Alter table space undo TBS2 retention guarantee. Alter table space undo table space retention guarantee. If I give the same command again, what it will show? It shows that retention is guaranteed. Now if I want to disable the retention, so what we can give? Retention no guarantee. Now retention is disabled, now it is not guaranteed. Now see what it shows, retention guarantee is disabled, now retention is no guarantee. Like this you can enable and disable retention no guarantee. Okay, so let us see some more one more concept called as pending offline. What is meant by pending offline? Let us see what is meant by pending offline. Okay, so we are having two table spaces, undo TBS1 and undo TBS2. So only one undo table space can be online at a time. Suppose this table space is of size 3 GB and this table space, undo table space, is of size 5 GB. So it is now online, as a result it is offline. Whenever we perform a transaction, before images will be stored in this undo table space which is offline. Suppose we are salary 5,000 is changed to 15,000. Now what will happen? We have not given commit, we have not given rollback. Now this before image is stored in the undo table space 1. Now what we have done? We have performed a undo table space switch. That means now undo table space T2 is changed to online, automatically undo TBS1 is changed to offline. Now all the before images start storing in this undo TBS2. So what about the undo before image in undo TBS1? Its status of this before image is said to be pending offline. Why it is said to be pending offline? Because pending offline. Why it is said to be in the undo tables pending offline? Because this, for this transaction, commit is not given, rollback is not given. This type of what you say, transactions are called as pending offline state. Pending offline. That status of these transactions are pending offline. So how to get information about this pending offline and how to resolve this? Make this undo table space. If you see the previous one, make this undo table space online again, change it, give commit or rollback here. Automatically the pending offline status will be changed. Okay, next, how to get information about this pending offline status? We get from $roll stat view. We can also get undo table space static 6 from $undo stat. Then if you want to get size and status of each and every undo segment in a undo table space, use DBA underscore undo underscore segments. Okay, next, DBA underscore, sorry, not DBA underscore, it's V dollar transaction to get details about undo. Okay, details about before images of and undo segments in a transaction. Okay, that is a transaction binded to a before image. Okay, we will see that. How to solve this pending offline we will see now. So clear the screen. Show parameter undo underscore table space. What it is showing? Its status, it is undo TBS2. Now connect to a user, for example some U1 user. Select star from tab. These many tables are there. Select star from A. 2 rows are there. Now insert into A values and give 5. I have not given commit, I have not given rollback here. Now what I will do here, I will open one more terminal. In that, switch to this Oracle user, export the same database, export Oracle underscore SID equals to test, connect to the database /as sysdba. Then give the command startup. Database is already started. Now what we will do, show parameter undo underscore table space. It is undo TBS2. Next, alter system set undo underscore table space equals to undo TBS1. Okay, we have changed the undo table space now. Now see, select USN undo segment number comma status from V dollar roll stat. What it shows? 11 is in pending offline. It is pending offline means we have not given commit, we have not given rollback. This 11th is a segment of undo TBS2. 1 to 10 are segments of undo TBS1. So to resolve this pending offline status, what we should do? Again change, alter system set undo underscore table space equals to undo TBS2. Change this, come to the terminal 1, give commit, then come here again change this to undo table space 1, select USN comma status from V dollar roll stat. Now pending offline status was removed. Like this we can eliminate pending offline status. Okay, this completes our undo management classes. We will see about flashback management in our next class. Our session is completed. Thanks for watching.